Welcome to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to share with you 7 things that are killing your Facebook and Instagram ads and how you can prevent it, right? I mean, you're spending money to run this advert, so you need to be able to at least get good results from your advert. Yeah. Over the years, over the last couple of months, there's been a lot of changes on the Facebook and Instagram ads platform and everything about the ads. There's been a lot of changes. But if you pay attention, you understand that the principles of advertising has remained the same. The principles of marketing has remained the same, though there are some changes from platform to platform, but the main principles that will guarantee results for your ad has remained the same. All right. So in this video, I'm just simply going to quickly run through 7 things which I believe from personal experience that are killing your advert, Facebook and Instagram advert, and the things you need to do to help your ad improve the results that you see on your advert. My name is Courage, and I'll ask you to please give this video a thumbs up, right? That's all I'm asking you. Like this video so that more people on YouTube get to see my video. If you are new here and you'd like to see more video from me, consider subscribing to my channel and also turn on the notification bell. Click on that bell icon there so you get to be among the first people to be notified whenever I publish videos. That being said, let's get started. So the first one is editing an already performing advert. A lot of people do this. Yeah, some people they come to me that the advert has been performing and all of a sudden it stops. What I should help them, look into it and stuff. I tend to ask questions to know exactly what the issue is, and then you realize that these people, when an advert is doing fine, you go and post, you go and start editing. Your advert is doing fine, then you edit, you reduce the budget, or you reduce the daily spend, or you increase, or you edit, you change words, you edit. See, when you set up an advert, it goes through what we call a learning phase. That's the preliminary stage. Yeah, after through this phase, Facebook has, or Instagram has discovered the right audience for your advert. The advert will now start firing and giving you results. If you go back and edit that advert, do you know what happens? It's now the advert goes back into the learning phase again. It may not show on your ads manager or on your dashboard that it's a learning phase, but it goes back because when you edit and publish, you have to wait for it to be approved again. Yeah, so it's coils into its shell when your advert is performing well. Do not edit that advert. Instead, duplicate. If your ad is doing fine, don't edit the advert. Duplicate it then. Duplicate the advert. Okay? Duplicate the advert. If you want to, for instance, want to increase your ad budget, duplicate the advert and increase the ad budget in the new duplicate. So you can duplicate at ad set level. So stop editing adverts that are already performing. It is hurting your ad. The second one is you constantly pause and resuming your advert whenever you want. People do this all the time. Probably you want to go to sleep and you pause the advert. You wake up in the morning, you turn it on again. Why? Haba, why? When you are going to sleep, leave the advert to keep running. By the time you wake up, check your DM. People are there already. Those are potential customers. You must always have in mind that because you are going to sleep does not mean every other person online is going to sleep. Stop pausing and resuming your ad whenever you like. It hurts the frequency. It hurts the flow of the advert performance. It hurts it. Let the advert run. Let your advert breathe. The third one is poor ad creative. In fact, this year, this is one of the things that are going to spoil so many people's adverts. If your advert creative is poor, you will spend a lot of money on ad and get little to no result. Emphasis on creative videos. If you want to make videos, make your videos to be, have a clean video. Have a video that sends the message. Have a video that has the details, the information that people want. Don't leave people guessing after watching your videos. Your advert creative, right? These are your videos or your graphics, your messages, which is your copy, and the call to action. If you are using a video for your advert, you must ensure that this video is clean, it is clear, people can hear it clearly, and it captures the essence of the ad. If your ad creative is poor, I'm sorry, but these days, Facebook and Instagram especially, they pay attention to the best of the best of the best creatives. And if you have a good creative, it will lead to an increased engagement. Now, do you know what happens when you have an increased engagement? When you have an increased engagement, it means that the relevance score of your ad will be high. If the relevance score is high, your ad spend will be low. If you have a high relevance score, the ad spend gets low. But if you have a very low relevance score, your ad spend will go higher. So you are spending more, getting little results. But if you have a very good creative, you'll be spending little and getting a higher result. So ensure that you work on your ads creative. The fourth one is people are always allowing money to finish in your ad account. Don't do that. Don't be that person. Okay, don't be that person that allows money to finish in your ad account. Then you start trying to add it, trying to fund it again and stuff like that. If you know that, for instance, you spend 5,000 naira on ads every day, you can add probably maybe 15K. You must have an alarm that every two days you have to be adding 15K, so that you don't forget and then you allow money to finish. When money finishes, your ad will what? It will pause. It will pause until you put money again before the ad resumes. So if the ad was already performing and then it pause and you put money again, it can begin to underperform. It can begin to underperform. So do not allow money to finish in your ad account. Always fund your ad account. Personally, because my ad account is healthy, I don't go against Facebook policy or Instagram policy. I always fund my ad account for the week. So for instance, if I'm spending 300K in 1 week, I can fund my ad account 350K. Right? I am that confident that they are not going to ban me. They're not going to restrict my ad account because I followed the instructions, I followed their policies. And the few times I've experienced restriction, I simply appealed it and they reinstated my ad account almost immediately. So I'm not scared of funding my ad account. So if I'm spending like 300K in a week, I can fund 350K so I don't get to forget, right? So every Tuesday I keep funding my ad account just like that. So if I'm spending like 500K in a week, then I can fund 550K. So always fund your ad account. Do not allow money to finish in your ad account. These things are causing problems for your advert. These things are affecting the flow of the ad. It is affecting the results that you get. It is affecting a lot about your ad. You don't want that. The fifth one is high scaling in a short time. Yes, people always, because of course we tell you to scale your advert, right? If the advert is performing, scale it. But don't scale higher. You can scale by 15%. For instance, you are spending 5,000 naira on adverts per day. And after 1 week, 2 weeks, this advert is performing fantastic, giving you great result. And then you just all of a sudden you are spending 50,000 naira per day from 5K. It is that's too much. That's ridiculous. There's every chance that it might affect the result. That's why you hear people say, I was spending little. When I increased my ad budgets, I was getting little, I was the result reduced. It's because you scaled too high in a short time. If you were spending 10K per day, increase to 15K, increase to 20K, from 20 to 30, from 30 to 45 to 60. So it is increasing gradually. You are scaling gradually. You don't just scale from 5K, boom, 30K, boom, 50K. Come on. In a short time, it might affect the performance of your advert. It might affect. I've seen people who complain that it is when they increase budgets that the advert performance dropped. Don't scale too high in a short time. You can scale by 15%, by 20%, just gradually, gradually, gradually till you get to that peak. All right. If you're enjoying this video so far, so please give me a thumbs up. Number six, if you have an unresponsive or a slow loading landing page, your advert will have a very, very abysmal and poor result. Make sure that before you set up your advert, before you even set up the ad completely, make sure that your landing page is responsive, that your landing page is loading fast. Whatever sales system you are using, okay, whatever sales system you are using, ensure that it is loading fast. Ensure that it is responsive, because when people click on your advert and your landing page is not responsive or is not loading fast, they will bounce off. So it will lead to a high bounce rate on your advert. If your advert has a high bounce rate, the reach will reduce. The reach of your advert will reduce. The frequency of your advert will reduce. The ad spend will increase. So Facebook will reduce the reach and frequency of your advert while increasing the amount you have to spend. This will affect performance of your advert and give you very abysmal results. You don't want that. So make sure that your landing page is responsive and it loads fast. Then the seventh one is allowing negative comments to stay in your ad for long. Don't do that. Don't allow negative comments. In fact, go to your Facebook page or Instagram page and put in some words, some spam words that you want to filter, so that whenever anybody comments with those words, it will not show in the comment section. Right? There, you can do it. Go to your settings, put in some words, so that if anybody drops a comment that contains any of those words, the comment will not be successful. It will not come. It will not show at all in your comment section. And always monitor your advert. Don't just set up advert then leave it and go about other things. No, monitor your advert. If people are dropping negative comments, hide it. Delete some, hide some. Don't delete everything, because it sends the wrong signal to Facebook, right? And then they will start to look into your ad to know why you keep deleting, deleting, deleting. Yeah. So hide some, delete some. Then there are a few that will require that you engage with the person who is commenting. Engage with them so that you can correct some wrong impression. This is so that other people who are seeing the advert will know that yes, you know what you are doing and you are correct. Don't allow negative comments to stay longer, because it is chasing potential customers away. If you are on Instagram, if you advertise on Instagram, you can delete negative comments. It does not affect the performance of the ad. If anybody drops nonsense comment on your advert, delete it. If anybody comes under your advert to advertise their own whatever, delete it. So you have to constantly check your ad performance. If people are leaving some kind of comment that you don't like, delete it. Don't let it stay for long, because it is affecting, it is chasing away potential customers. You are spending money for this advert, and you need to get results from your money. All right. So these are the 7 things that I know for now that are affecting the performance of adverts. Watch this video again to understand it perfectly, and ensure you take the steps which I have outlined here to help you get better results for your advert. Thank you for watching. Yeah, please leave a comment. If you have any question that you'd like to ask, go ahead and ask in the comment section below. I'll be there to answer you. Feel free to follow me on social media platforms: Instagram, Twitter, everywhere, TikTok. My name is Courage Ngele across all platforms. If you have any question, like I said, the comment section is there. I'll be there to answer your questions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Cheers.